2 years ago, I was in a place where I felt completely stuck. I was lost, depressed, and I wasn't even sure who was looking back at me when I looked in the mirror. I wasn't happy where I was in my life, and honestly, I was just not happy. I was seeking happiness in all of the wrong places, and I knew something needed to change. My external world was a complete disaster, and my internal world was up in flames. I knew I had to make a decision that would later change the complete trajectory of my life. If you are stuck and don't see a way forward, then this one's for you. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Lexi, and I make self-development videos to encourage you on your journey to becoming your highest self. In today's video, I'm going to tell you about a trying time in my life when I had lost all hope, and I hope this video gives you hope and it can be a light at the end of the tunnel for you. Now let's get right into this video. There was a point in my life when literally everything was falling apart. I was going through so much inner turmoil. I was overwhelmed with my finances. I never felt like I was getting ahead. I was beyond stressed at a job that I was putting my all into, doing twice the amount of work, working my ass off. But I knew I was just a number to them, and I was easily replaceable. My family life was in shambles, and my relationship was falling apart. I felt like I was drowning. I wanted to give up, but I knew I just had to keep pushing ahead. I have always been a spiritual person. I grew up in a family that identified as Christian, and so praying and seeking guidance has always been a part of my life. So I began to pray for God to help me because I was depressed. My anxiety was through the roof. I was not taking care of myself, and I had lost all hope. At this point, I had no idea where to turn, and so I decided to dive deep into information. I started reading books like The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle and The Power of the Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy and Becoming Supernatural by Joe Dispenza. Books that gave me the tools to transform my mind and that I would soon see later transform my life. I began to start working out again and eating better. Even though a lot of my 3D was still a mess, I could feel myself changing on the inside. 3 months later, my car was stolen in the middle of the night from my complex. I remember breaking down and wondering why. Why me? Haven't I gone through enough this year? It was like I was taking hit after hit. And at that time in my life, I didn't think that I was strong enough to handle one more thing. That maybe I just didn't want to be here anymore. But I kept pushing forward and I kept seeking wisdom from the universe because I knew this just couldn't be it. This was not the calling on my life. You see, ever since I was a little girl, I felt this calling on my life. I never knew what I was being called to do, but I knew it was going to be something great. And that feeling that I've had since I was maybe 8 or 9 is exactly what has gotten me through all of these challenges that life has thrown my way. After a month or two of using a rental to get around, my insurance paid me off for my stolen car. I ended up getting a new vehicle, and a month after that, I decided to quit my draining job. I had no idea what my next move was going to be, but I knew I had to make some drastic changes to allow space for something greater to come into my life. And greater came. I am now the happiest and healthiest I've ever been. I no longer have depression or financial troubles. My family life is repaired and my relationship is thriving. What I had to realize is when your mind is a mess, your 3D is going to be messy as well. I could feel the shift happening in my life when I began taking care of myself internally. But I truly believe that when my car was stolen, how I reacted and pushed through that situation was when my life didn't just shift, but it completely changed its trajectory back to where it was supposed to be. That was the moment I aligned energetically back with my purpose. I tell you this because I want you to know that no matter what you are going through, you can get past it. No matter what traumas you are pushing through, no matter what obstacles keep falling in your path, you were put on this earth for a reason. You have a purpose. It is so easy to get caught up in our circumstances. It is so easy to put the blame on everything and everyone else. But at the end of the day, it is your choice to keep pushing forward. It is your choice to change. It is your choice to change your mindset. It is your choice to change how you react to life's difficulties. And it is your choice to choose how you show up in this world. Your current external reality is a direct mirror of your inner state. Just as a mirror reflects you back, the physical world will reflect the internal reality you have established in your subconscious mind. If you want to change your life, you must change from within. Reprogram the beliefs that you have and replace the negative and limiting beliefs with empowering truths. Affirm yourself. Take care of yourself mentally. And I promise you, you will start seeing changes. Small shifts are all you need to start a ripple. A ripple that will change the trajectory and that will put you back in alignment with the purpose and the calling that is on your life. But the first step to changing your life is changing you. Alright guys, thank you for watching this video. If there's one thing I want you to take from my story, it's this. You are not stuck. You are not defined by where you are right now. You have the power to rewrite your story. If my journey resonated with you, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your story too. If this video gave you hope or inspiration, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe so we can keep growing together. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.